Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on again. This should be a lot of fun. This is the Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. event starring the brand new 4-star Polaris. She is really pretty awesome. A lot of people are really excited about her, self included. Looks like a little bit of an overpowered 4-star character, but not too unbelievable to face when she's on defense. So hopefully she's going to add a lot to teams on offense and has some really fun mechanics with special tiles and a stun. You guys have seen the other videos. You've probably played her a bunch through these special feature events like Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. Let me know what you think about her so far, and let's jump right into it. We have just hours left to run through and finish this out, so we'll start at the top node where we take on Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. The first initial battle worth 200 points. We take on the 4-star Jean Grey. This is a little bit of a boss level character, meaning this enemy cannot be stunned, and we do have a blue power that's very important for the stun, but also we'll get a lot of effects out of our strike tiles that we create, and when we match enemy strike tiles, that's going to help too. Let's jump into it. We have a level 270 Polaris to choose and play, or we could play my 218, which is technically boosted up from level 168. I do have shards I could add in. I'm going to hold that out, and I think we'll do that in a separate video when we do a bunch of other token stuff. So let's jump into it with the 270 and see if we can win. Then we'll take on the rest of the battles in this entire event and see if we can earn all the shards available in this special feature. So definitely want to put on the character effects. She's got very good character animations. They're going to fire a lot, and that's okay. That means something good is happening for your team, obviously. So where do we want to start here? We've got a match 4 in green, a match 4 in red. Either one is probably just fine. If you did the match 4 in red, it would drop the match 3 in green and take care of that. We can't let enemy Jean Grey get a lot of green or purple, and don't forget, if you face Jean Grey, you don't want to take actual extra moves because she will stun you and a bunch of other stuff. I'm actually going to do the match 4 in green. It'll do more damage since that's one of our colors. So when there are no special tiles on the board, she will create one, and then at the start of the next turn, whenever there's special tiles on the board, we're going to get a little bit of automatic damage right here just because we have a special tile on the board. What a great passive for our team. It's, you know, I think it's a little bit overkill, but fun anyway. It's going to be tough to face against her, I think. We've got some teams figured out that we'll see a little bit later. A lot of you guys have played teams with her and have some great near infinite combos and stuff like that going on. That's fun to figure out. We'll go for blue here. So check it out. There is an extra move on the board. We really don't want to do it. I would love to play our blue and then stun her, but this enemy just can't be stunned in this case. So we'll play Iron Proficiency just for the strike tiles. A bunch for us, a bunch for the enemy, but we get the effect out of matching special tiles. We get damage whenever they're matched, and not only that, we get the essentially a damage bonus and create new special tiles when we do that. Let's I know we could do a lot of different things. Let's do a match 4 here on an enemy strike tile. Damage plus new strikes. Look at that. We accidentally got an extra move. Thankfully, we get all of our effect and take her out before her side of the turn, which would have been damage plus stun and removing some AP. Wow, that was actually really pretty crazy how that worked out. Let's go into match number 2 where we have to test your metal against a level 270 Polaris. Just like we fought, we'll bring in our own, and there we go. Even match, 270 apiece. I think in this case, did it say if we can stun the enemy or not? I didn't look at the, I don't think it applies in this case. We'll see. Definitely want to go for a lot of blue if we can. Extra move in green. And so she's going to be creating special tiles against us, and we'll do the same against her. Red drops purple. Blue is the only active ability I know, but getting green and purple matches they deal more match damage than the other colors. She'll probably take that purple down there. Oh, match 4, of course. We're leading this match so far. We'll take blue. Which way's the better way to go? Maybe this way. We'll disrupt the match in purple above. That damage is just inescapable. And the good thing is, you know, if you've got strike tiles on the board, they naturally add on to that. If you have characters that add damage onto that effect, like, of course, Okoye, but also Apocalypse with his yellow ability played for repeater tiles on the board, he'll add a lot of damage. And then, wow, so she is immune to stun in this case, but we got all those special tiles out there. What do we want to do to start matching them? I guess what we'll start with is this 2-move combo. No, let's just get purple this way. 1200 plus damage. Wow, we're taking it back. Those strike tiles are already pretty strong. 400 plus for her, 500 or more for us. And what can we do here? We'll take another match of her strike. Generate 3 of our own. Wow, 2,850 damage at the beginning of the turn. And we get the win. Look how much damage we took, and it really wasn't a tough fight at all. It just went so quickly with that automatic damage. Incredible. I think a lot of people are going to have a new target hero to select going forward, and I might have to consider doing the same. So, all right, let's do the last couple of battles in, I guess we have the one last battle in this column, and this will be what's called Day 3, Toughen Up. This is always one of the harder shield training battles to go into, and in this case, Sabretooth is the featured character, the essential character. You can't play without him. That's fine. But we get the benefit of playing another higher version of Polaris, boosted up to 360. Instead of choosing ours, let's play the bigger one for fun. And so Sabretooth has an ability with his black that actually places very small strength enemy strike tiles and deals a little damage when he does that for how many enemy strikes are on the board. So I think these two are really going to play well together. He also has a red ability that's a multi-hit combo ability, and I think Kitty Pryde is going to be overkill. We will play her, since she's the 5-star essential, we'll play her a couple times in the next few battles. So let's take a look. We've got an active blue, black, red, so we really don't have yellow, purple, or green for active colors in our color set here. So let's do this for a change. We're going to take a look. We're going to take a look at the new filter system. Let's grab a 4-star that has active abilities, or at least abilities in this color set. So yellow, green, and red. So Rogue, Jim Hammond, Human Torch, Chavez, of course, The Thing. And that's really all of the 4-stars that we have to choose. I think it's going to be fun here to go ahead and choose Human Torch. That'll be an interesting teammate for a couple of reasons. So we'll grab him. I wish that sorting worked on the character selection screen, but kind of you always know that they're going to be in order of actual character level, and you'll be fine. All right, so knowing this is a tough one, starting out that Peggy Carter and her passive ability are active from the beginning, meaning all of our abilities cost a whole lot more. During normal match damage, I'm going to target Peggy to try to get her worked down on her health, because while she's over 30% health, she'll increase the cost of our abilities by 4 AP. That's really, really expensive to deal with. We have a number of different moves we could start with. I was looking at this yellow, which would drop red and then more yellow up above. But yellow's a passive color for us still with Hammond. That's not going to be a huge deal. And we've got this match 4 in black sitting here. I guess we'll do that to start. Oh man, what a rough land on red. They're at 6 red already. So what do we want to do here? I think we've got a critical tile to match. If we match it on Peggy, that will make Deadpool place a countdown that does basically retaliation damage with his retribution, or X-Enforcer, excuse me. So what we probably want to do is hit him with this critical tile damage. We'll drop it in place with red there. Yeah, that was probably the better idea. And now we're going to be doing a little bit of damage every turn. If we can keep it under control here without hitting Peggy too much, we won't trigger Deadpool to come to her defense, and we'll hopefully work her health down as quickly as possible. I don't know that we're going to be able to do it within... Wow, look at that extra move that dropped in. Now we have to move over to Deadpool again. And we could play a couple abilities. We could play our black. Let me think what we should do. We have an extra move again. We just have to do that first. And see how the board ends up. Alright. I really would like to work Peggy down so that we don't pay the extra cost in getting our abilities going. But maybe in this case, yeah, I think it is. This is a case where we just want to get things jump started with our Happy Birthday Runt ability. Deals some damage, but let's get the enemy strike tiles on the board. And alright. So, we'll see how much damage we're going to cause Peggy here. It might start to get to be too much with triggering our passives all over the place. And if it is, we'll switch over to targeting Deadpool instead. So what does he trigger at if an ally of his takes over 3,131 damage? Got it. Okay. So we've got a little bit of time to deal more damage to Peggy before Deadpool jumps in front. Let's see what our chances are of dropping an extra move in that green line. Not today. Look at that. We've knocked Peggy down quite a bit. She did play her red. That is a damaging ability that also punches through projectiles. And now we triggered X-Enforcer. So we don't have to worry about Peggy as much. Let's check our costs here. Wildfire is back down to a cost of 6. Let's play that. And that's in a vulnerable spot. Let's play it again and see if we get a good safe one. There we go. That one's pretty safe. Looks good. You know what we're going to do? We don't have to worry about matching a friendly strike tile. Usually, of course, you try to avoid it matching away your special tiles. But in this case, with Polaris, you not only get new strike tiles placed, but... Oh man, we lost her. Maybe I shouldn't have put her out in front. But that's alright. That just shows you how Deadpool can be very dangerous. And Polaris just doesn't have a whole lot of health, so if we have her in front too much, she's going to take a lot of damage. The enemy team doesn't have a green ability, so I'm not too worried about losing those 2 repeater tiles, but we need to get red going for Sabretooth. His red is a nice multi-hit combo. They'll probably take that black. That's the one I wanted next. Oh man. So Peggy's almost out. In fact, since she's almost out, let's make a specific match to do that so that we don't waste a wildfire hit on her next. It'd be nice to probably keep Hammond out front for a minute. We have a lot of damage to take off from Agent Venom. He's really going to start hitting us hard here. Deadpool's at 52, 51, and that's going to be 3 hits. We should probably go for one more. Let me think here. Let's go for one more hit on Deadpool before switching our focus to Agent Venom. Cool. All right. I think this is going to work. Check this out. So let's place that. And we could decide which red we want to play. I'm not worried about Deadpool's X-Enforcer because we're going to take him out. Yeah, let's do this here. I think we are going to get a little bit more total damage out of this for the team. And 4 individual hits from Sabretooth. Okay, so we're catching up a little bit. I gotta keep these guys alive for the rest of the match. And whenever we play an ability, we get a special tile, Fortified. That's helping a lot. We have to keep Agent Venom away from black, yellow, and red. And look at that wildfire damage plus the strike tiles, over 9,600 total damage, and takes Deadpool, or takes Agent Venom out. Wow, what an ending to that one. I knew it was going to be close, but that was really, really close. That's a tough one. Let's go on and see if we can speed things up a little bit. The nice thing about playing the version of Polaris that the system gives you in these shield trainings is you don't have to use a health pack. You can just jump into the next battle. And in this case, she's level 500. The 5-star character that is essential is Kitty Pryde here. She's level 459 on my team. So let's check this out. We're going to feature, we've got Kitty's yellow and red to play. They can both be pretty good depending on the situation, of course. We have Polaris with her blue, a passive green, a passive purple, Kitty with a passive purple. So I think we want to add to the team with a, you know what, let's just do it. Everybody knows that Beta Ray Bill is going to fit this team really well. He already plays great with Kitty, and now we've got Polaris to just completely multiply our special tiles. Let's just get it over with. We know this is going to be an awesome fight. Pretty much overkill as things are going to go here. That's all right. They have big health enemies. We want to take out this decoy of Dr. Doom first because he builds up a lot of the green and black AP for himself, but green AP, which is very dangerous because of Ironheart and her green ability. Selfless Intervention will deal damage, but also send whoever she hits with it airborne. Very dangerous, of course. We'll get this green here with the Protect tile. Get a little damage out of that, but more importantly, we get more Protect tiles. So we're not going to take a lot of match damage here. We've got special tiles on the board, so Polaris will deal damage at the beginning of each turn. And with each Protect tile that's matched or destroyed, Beta Ray Bill will earn AP in blue and green when that happens. So this team is really just a damage and AP generating machine as it gets going. Now here we have a 2-move combo with black and purple. Each one has a Protect tile in it. So we're going to get each one of these matches more special tiles all over the board. And we even got an attack tile from the... we're going to lose it. I wanted to match that myself so we could multiply the attack tiles. But when I make matches with Kitty Pryde, my support that I have equipped with on her makes it possible that we can get an attack tile from that Chewy support at level 200, and tier 4 is really quite good actually. So who's the most dangerous? I think Ironheart is more immediately dangerous. Let's target her. Building up our blue and green. Protect tiles are really saving us from quite a bit of damage, but we couldn't keep her away from enough green. And they got a bunch of red. 8 red at 9. They could play Mockingbird's bombshell, and it does just an absolute ton of damage. But the potential for 68,000 on to over 90,000 damage in this setup. And we also have to be careful because Ironheart has her own dangerous ability with red, and it usually deals damage to the non-target characters. And if there's only one character left, it does a bunch of damage, about double that to a single character. Okay, so we're looking good with blue and green here. I think what we're going to do, Beta Ray Bill's blue is just one of the most overpowered 5-star abilities in the game, Clash of the Worthy. But let's do this. We're going to play Iron Proficiency here, get strike tiles on the board for both teams. We get the nice stun, and with her stunned, let's go back over to Ironheart. Look at that. We got 2 strike tiles matched in one turn. Awesome. All this automatic damage is really pretty nuts. Let's go ahead and play Scuttlebutt. Random hits, 4 different shots of over 9,700. Huh, did every one of those shots hit Mockingbird? That's funny. Okay, I think we're in good shape here. I want to play Kitty's red, but first I want to match this, which drops a red. Not only drops a red, look at that extra move. Wow, good thing I didn't play Kitty's ability yet. That was crazy. This team is overpowered, guys. I'm telling you, look at that. With the cascade and getting lucky, it's already over, and the average health on those characters on the top 2 is somewhere near 100,000, and then the under 40,000 decoy added in the mix. Wow. Okay, now here is the hardest fight in all of Shield training. Day 3, a test of skill, where you have to fight against Thing, Mordo, and Star-Lord. These guys are going to be level 575. They are very, very dangerous. It's a pretty good team combo set, really. We have Kitty's going to be, again, essential character. We can't take her out. We can't take Polaris out. So let's use the level 530 they're giving us. We already know Beta Ray Bill is just completely overpowered. And so we'll focus on maybe a black, green, and purple. Yeah, black, green, and purple user, right? And so that's kind of an interesting color combo. That sounds like, you know, you also want to think, can I get a character that has special tiles in that realm? I'm going to have to pick a 5-star in this case. And we could go with Loki. We could go with Thanos himself. Neither one of those guys create special tiles, so maybe we don't need the purple, but black and green overall, plus some special tiles would be great. So let's do this. Let's gonna see if we can win this as a challenge. This could be a tough one. Let me think here for a second. I know it's gonna be tough, but let's see if we can win with Doc Ock. And we are going to boost our AP in this case just to get through it. He has a stun with his black. He also has the ability to create some strike tiles from his black ability. His green places a repeater tile, and that repeater gives a burst of health, and it's really quite a good amount of health once you get it ranked up a couple of times. Let's start by attacking Thing. You guys are too good with the viewer luck. We have an extra move right away. Every time we get a match 4 or greater, Doc Ock will put a tentacle tile on the board, as you see at the bottom there. And what those tentacle tiles do is make it so that his blue ability will deal a lot more damage. And also, when there's a tentacle on the board, Doc Ock cannot be stunned. There is only one stun ability on this enemy team. It's Thing's red, and it's an okay power. I think it's a little low on its damage, but I know they're calculating the stun into the value of the ability. So we'll play Nuclear Reactor, and that's the repeater tile at the bottom. and every few turns it will heal the entire team for over 6,500. Not bad at all. And if we can get that upgraded, it'll be more. What do we want to do here? I'm tempted to go for black. The tentacle tiles also help in reducing the cost of superior science. It's normally an 10 or 11 cost ability. Yeah, 11. So now it's down to 9. I think what we might do is go ahead and play it now on Star-Lord. And you want to stun him because if you play an ability when he's alert and ready, he will place one of his "Everyone with Me" countdowns that decreases the cost of enemy abilities, and they earn AP when that thing resolves. So we don't want to let that happen. But we don't mind him placing a countdown once in a while, as long as Kitty can take care of that with her repeater. We have to keep targeting Thing for a while. There we go. We get an automatic match on that attack tile that was generated, and now we're up to 4 on the board. Not bad at all. So I was getting at that we need to keep attacking Thing first, because if we injure one of his teammates by a bunch, he'll jump in front and create some very strong protect tiles. We want to avoid that. Good thing I made that black match ahead of the Iron Fist team up that they just played. Man, this team is going to start really cutting through the enemy now that we have the strike tiles on the board. We're at over 8,000 in damage from attack tiles and 1,800 in those brand new strikes. We have a new stun ready to play. I think what we'll do here, enemy team just doesn't have anything going. Let's get black. I want that yellow match. I think they're going to take it. Oh, they go for blue. All right. Probably a fine time to... Yeah, let's do this. So we'll play this ability for no reason really except for to get Star-Lord to generate that countdown. And now that he's done that, we can play a stun on him again and get Kitty's repeater out to destroy that countdown. Oops, I did that wrong. Oh man. I did not intend to match that purple match. I wanted to do the one above it. We matched the repeater, which is supposed to be giving us health, and it does a bunch of really a whole lot of team damage when that's matched by either team. We're looking really good here. We're going to take Thing out on basically this next turn, and there he goes. So let's look at the AP on the enemy team. No more than 6 there. I think we can handle Star-Lord. Let's start working on Mordo. And red is spaced out. Let's place this. The attack tiles are really building up quite quickly. We have our blue ready to go. We'll definitely play Polaris with her blue instead of... There we go. Instead of Doc Ock. I think that's a better move. And what do we want to do here? Mordo's about done for. Let's place our Phase and Conquer. Get our Protect tiles on the board. Star-Lord generates the countdown. We'll move over and play Iron Proficiency on him. He's stunned for multiple turns with all that health. And now we can control the board a little bit with taking Mordo out. I know there's a match 4, but I don't really want to do that yellow match 4. I'd rather focus on other areas of the board here while he's stunned. Look at that, 32,000 in damage after the fact, and it's going to continue to improve. This is crazy. It is over. Wow. Now keep in mind that's very much a super boosted Polaris, but we did make that a really nice challenge by bringing in the 5-star Doc Ock, and we got it done in pretty much with the tactics that we wanted to accomplish in that match. Let's go on right into the final battle here. We're going to try to keep this to a decent time frame of a total video. Ready for anything. 3 waves, but as you'll notice, the enemies only go up to level 270. If we win this, we can get a legendary recruit token. You see it down there at the bottom for latest legends. Let's go. So we do need to play Polaris, and the system is suggesting Kitty Pryde and also Sabretooth at level 480. That's going to be fun. We'll bring those 2 in, but can we select Kitty out of this match? I think what we might do is go ahead and take her out, and let's have a little bit of fun. We already know that Medusa can do a whole lot with special tiles. This might be a fun team combo. A lot of people have done some other teams. Let me think here for a second. You know what? I'm going to do it. Let's give Captain Marvel a shot here. I want to give her a really fun match. I normally have her at 535 so she can build up green for a countdown or maybe for someone else on the team. In this case, I think I'm going to reduce... yeah, let's bring this up and reduce yellow so that at level 5, Event Horizon will actually just destroy a row on the board right away instead of waiting for a countdown to do it. Let's see if we can win here. I know we can. Probably didn't need to boost the AP, but we're going to see how this goes. Hopefully, we can jump start with black and get Sabretooth's enemy strike tiles on the board. Yeah, we're going to do damage maybe even too quickly to worry about our tactics here. I can't resist. I have to do the extra move. Okay, so enemy strike tiles, we got very lucky by getting that on the top of that match 4 down there. Let's move over to this guy here. Get the knockout. We get more strike tiles plus damage for making that happen. Awesome. Okay, so now we have enough green. Let's only play that once we have a bunch more specials on the board. We'll do this match here of another strike tile. Matched or destroyed, so we're going to get another on the top row there, 2 more strike tiles. And whenever a strike tile is taken out by any means other than a match, destroying a call or a row or whatever, Captain Marvel boosts a bunch of yellow AP for free. That's pretty cool. We have a ton of strike tiles on the board. Let's go for a big green shot here. Look at these enemies just melting away. All of those strike tiles is crazy. Alright. I know we could play abilities. I'm just going with filling up the board. Seems like a lot more fun. He has very little health left, but I wanted to stun him to get the other strike tiles for each team. When you match one away but get 3 to replace it, man, this board is just going to continue to fill up so quickly with special tiles. This is just hilarious. Wow, that damage is already quite a bit out of control. Let's look at the next wave coming in. With Sabretooth destroying an area of the board when we match an enemy strike tile. Look at this board. This is nuts. Wave 3. The final three, or well, the first three of the final 6 enemies, I should say, are here. Down to 5 enemies. So we have 17 green. Let's go for this first. And there is enemy Polaris. I don't know that she's going to last through this turn. We got the glitch where it actually brought in a different character for a second, and now she's real, and she's already taken out. Unbelievable. Are we even going to get Captain Marvel's green plate? Let's do it. Photonic Rush will destroy a row and add more specials in and destroy more rows. I waited too long. We won too easily. That team was just incredibly fun, and maybe I'll play that one again after for just to run back through it and test it again. That was just great. We got the legendary recruit token, and the Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. event starring the new 4-star Polaris is done. So, what do you guys think? How overpowered is she? Is she just fine? How many covers do you have on her so far? I'm working on mine already. Hope to have about 9 or so covers real soon, and getting a great start on what looks like a great character. Thanks again for watching and for the support, guys. Don't forget, we are heading rapidly towards 1,000 subscribers, and once we get there, we'll have a contest and giveaway. It should be a lot of fun. Make sure and hit the subscribe button, and thanks a million. See you in the video below. Let's go.